Hello friends, today's topic, whenever I buy a share, it starts to come down. What are the reasons? My name is Dr. Bharath Chandra. The purpose of the video is service to society. Many investors usually say that the stock price falls down whenever I buy a stock and the stock price rises the moment I sell a stock. This is the most common phenomena that investors face during their investment in stock markets. Stocks fall after we buy because most of the times, by the time we buy certain stocks, it might have gone up by 10 to 20% in a short period and investors may be profit booking. It is just a psychological feeling that the stock has fallen only after we bought. Similarly, we may have been holding a stock for some time and the stock price was hardly moving. Finally, we lose patience and sell. Once we sell, it suddenly starts rising. We feel that it's our bad luck that we sold too early. Once again, it is just a psychological feeling which almost all investors face. In fact, if you observe, we always hope that once we buy a stock, it should go up from the next day itself so that mentally we feel good about our decision. Similarly, once we sell, we hope that the stock price falls so that we feel that we have taken the right decision to sell the highest point. However, in both the cases, we will never be successful in buying at lowest price and selling at highest price. In fact, if you are investing for long term, it's advantageous the price falls after we buy. If you are investing on a monthly basis, that is SEP for long term, price fall will help us reduce our average purchase price. For example, if a fundamentally strong company is available at rupees 100 per share, suppose it falls to 90 next month due to overall fall in the market, it's a good news for long-term investor. Another important point to note is that if a stock grows from 100 to 1000 in the next 15 years, it will not go up in a straight line such as 100, 120, 150, 200, 300, etc. Most likely, it will go up and down throughout the journey from 100 to 1000. It may move like 100, 120, 100, 90, 130, 180, 150, 190, 220, 250, 210 and finally one day reach 1000. This is why we always mention in our videos that you should be able to do your own research and you should have confidence on the stocks you invest in. If you don't have confidence on the stock, then when the stock falls from 100 to 80, you will be extremely scared and sell the stock thinking that the price may fall to 50 or 60. In fact, there could be periods when the stock prices stay stagnant for a few years during which majority of the investors lose patience and sell and regret later when the stock price suddenly zooms higher. Now in front of you is a picture of Titan company graph since the year 2000. Titan company graph for the last 1 year is now in front of you. If you observe the two graphs, in the 23 years graph, everything looks smooth and it looks like a continuous uptrend. However, if you observe the 1 year graph, then you can see many ups and downs. Since most investors find it difficult to see the big picture, most investors don't make big profits even though stock prices have appreciated a lot. Unless you have the self-confidence that you have bought the right stocks, you will not hold for long term. If stock market profits was a result of knowing a list of good companies to invest, then everybody would make profits. However, investing in a list of stocks is different and holding it with conviction over the long term is totally different. In fact, in order to make huge profits in the long term, investors have to go through the following cycle multiple times in their lives. Here is a cycle we are talking about. First is optimism, excitement, thrill, euphoria, and that's the point of maximum potential risk. And anxiety follows, denial, fear, desperation, panic, despondency, depression, hope, relief, and the optimism. And this is the point of maximum potential opportunity. and hence this cycle repeats in the life of an investor multiple times before they can create wealth. Now at the end of the video, here is a question. Have you also felt like the price fell after you bought a stock? Yes or no? And if you are not the member of Dr. Bharat Chandra, Rohan Chandra channel, this is the time to subscribe, press the bell icon, send the video to all your friends. The video is good, press the like button. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. All the best.